Hello everybody! I am going to talk about the Facebook privacy policy today. I have my special big-ass gaming headphones so I can be a real cool boy. Okay, so right here in this window I have the Facebook privacy policy. As you can see, it's actually the Facebook data policy. To go to it, you just type in facebook.com/policy.php. I have mine set to the mobile version of the site because apparently, according to Richard Stallman, that is safer. So to do that, you just type in m.facebook.com before /policy.php. And I just wanted to go over some of the fun things you can find on this policy site. Remember, it's a data policy, not privacy policy, because apparently they do not care about your privacy. So let's get started. I'm not going to read everything, but just kind of the fun things. What kind of information do we collect? So to provide services, we must process information about you. That makes sense. Information that you provide. So obviously, we collect the content, the communications, and other information that you provide when you use our products. When you sign up for an account, create or share content, and message or communicate with others. This can include information in or about the content you provide, like metadata, the location of a photo, or the date a file was created. It can also include what we see through features we provide, such as our camera. That's so nice. They prepare their own camera for you guys. What does that mean? That means the camera that's on your device, let's say your computer or your iPhone, that is their camera now. Look, how do I take photos with my camera or our camera? And it shows the little camera that they have. Now, to be technical, they might be referring to their camera software, but the only way that that camera software can be used is through your device that they are calling their camera. So we can do things like suggest masks and filters that you might like, or give you tips about using camera formats. Yay! Because we can't decide for ourselves. Our systems automatically process content and communications you and others provide to analyze context and what's in them for the purposes described below. How we use information, which we'll get to. Okay, fun. Okay, obviously they connect information through networks and connections, such as the people, pages, accounts, hashtags that you follow. We also collect information if you choose to upload, sync, or import it from a device, such as an address book or call log or SMS log history. So basically they can read all your address books, of course, your call history, and all the texts, the SMS that you send. And this is probably if you download their app to a device, then they will be able to do that. We use these things for helping you find other people you may know. Great. Next section, your usage. We collect information about you, about how you use our products, such as the type of content you view or engage with, the features you use, the actions you take, the people or accounts you interact with, and the time, frequency, and duration of your activities. So we take when you've been using and have last used our products, what posts, videos, and content you view. We collect information about how you use our features, like our camera. So our camera that they own, is as in their Facebook, their camera, they look through their camera and they see what you use it for. So that's fun. And as it states there, they can see how long you've been on looking at a particular post, or like how long you've been scrolling, or how long you've been there, That's just a matter of course, of course. Okay, information about transactions. Okay, obviously if you're gonna be dumb enough to use Facebook Pay, then yeah, they can do that. We also receive and analyze content, communications, information that other people provide when they use our products. This can include information about you, such as when others share or comment on a photo of you, send a message to you, or upload, sync, or import your contact information. Now that's interesting. So that means you may not even have a Facebook account, but if your friend has you in their contact list on their phone, but then uses the Facebook feature to scour their address book, then now you're added, and all that information is now added to Facebook servers. And so any of your friends that upload information, even if you do or do not have a Facebook account, that will go to them whether you wanted it to or not, which is kind of interesting. Device information. Now this is really fun. They can know everything, every device you use, everything about each device. This is getting so fun right now. We collect information from and about the computers, phones, connected TVs, and other web-connected devices you use that you integrate with our products. We combine this information across different devices you use. Okay, so you got a profile of each device, and no matter what, if you log into the same account, different devices, it'll just sync that all across. So it has a complete profile history of all your devices. We use information collected about you, the use of our products on your phone to better personalize the content, including ads or features you see when you use our products on another device, such as laptop or tablet, to measure whether you took action in response to an ad we showed. So it's like, did they click on the ad? No! Hit them again with it, Sergeant, and they hit you again with the ad. And make sure that they hit you with it until you click on it. And from these devices, they collect all this information. The operating system, the hardware, software versions, the battery level, the signal strength, the available storage space. So they know how much storage is in your device. They know the browser type you used. They know the app and file names and types and plugins. App and file name and types. They're literally telling you right now that they have access to your entire file system on your computer or phone or tablet. They can read every file. Right here it says that only the file names and types. But that's pretty much enough. And if they have that, then why wouldn't they be able to read the file? Well, I guess then they would just have to upload all your freaking files to their servers, which would probably be a lot. But they still have a list of every single file on your device that you've logged in from. So some of you may have private, like tax information or anything like that. They have that. Or medical, or like, I don't know, whatever you can determine from the file name or type. That gives you a pretty good idea of what you're doing, you know. Let's say you have a file named passwords, which would be kind of silly. They would know that. And they also know what app. Let's say you have the Tor browser installed. They know you have the Tor browser, and then they'll give that information to the NSA, and the NSA is going to spy on you and make sure you're not doing illicit activity by using the... By the way, the Tor browser, one of the NSA directors says that if anyone uses the Tor browser, he is already suspicious for being anti-government. So if you have Tor browser or any type of potentially dangerous app, Facebook knows that, and Facebook will give it to the government automatically. Okay, device operations. Information about operations and behaviors performed on the device, such as whether a window is foregrounded or backgrounded, or mouse movements, which can help distinguish humans from bots. Like apparently only humans use mice. Okay, I mean. So they'll know what apps you have open and which is in the front, which ones you're looking at, and they can tell like how long you've been looking at it. They literally are just like recording your screen and recording your camera all at the same time. And if you think I'm going too far, like I don't think so. Like they literally say that right here. Okay, identifiers, unique identifiers. So each phone has a unique identifier that's unique to that device. So they know that you have that device, and then they also know the location, all that kind of stuff, which they'll say right here. Device IDs, other identifiers such as apps, family device IDs. Okay, Bluetooth signals, information about nearby Wi-Fi access points, beacons, and cell towers. Okay, they know exactly where you are, and then right here it says that information you'll also receive through device settings, such as access to your GPS location, camera, or photos. Okay, take a breath. Let's keep going here. Network and connection. The name of your mobile operator or ISP. Language, time zone, mobile phone number, IP address. So once they have your IP address, then like, let's say a hacker gets into the Facebook server. So let's say there's a bad person that works for Facebook. Then they have your IP address. I mean, they already have everything anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But like, they have your IP address, so they can like actually get your files. Even if they haven't already gotten them, they can literally get your files and change stuff about your computer. Connection speed, in some cases, information about other devices that are nearby on your network, so we can do things like help you stream a video from your phone to your TV. Okay, so like, let's say your friend doesn't have Facebook on their phone, but they come over, you have Facebook on your phone, they're on your Wi-Fi, they're right there. Or I guess it doesn't even have to be on the same network. Nearby. So if there are two devices that are nearby, it's automatically going to just like feed and download all that information. Upload all that information to the Facebook servers. It's going to know exactly who's there. It's going to get their device numbers, their device identifiers. They're going to be tracked. Oh, this is so much fun. I can't even believe this. Okay, cookie data. Obviously cookies. So if you're, yeah. Okay, information from partners. Facebook, apps, developers, login, API, SDK, Facebook pixel. So what a pixel is in this case is like when a page is open, the pixel sends a little signal to the originator that this person, you, has opened this website, and like they can do that with like email that like pixel, where it'll tell them that that email has been opened and helps them with like engagement and response and that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's what that is. Okay, let's see how they use this information. We use this information to deliver our products to you with personalized content and features, blah, blah, blah. We connect information about your activities on different Facebook products and devices to make a more tailored and consistent experience on all Facebook products. So there's a universal profile view whenever and wherever you use them. So they have data from every website, app, everything you do, every mouse movement, every network location, every file name, every friend you're with, every contact. They're doing better than NSA even. For example, we can suggest that you join a group on Facebook that includes people you follow. Oh, by the way, have you ever been on Facebook and then you notice that like it gives you friend suggestions, but you never have met them, or maybe you kind of know them, but it's because they were like close to you, like maybe you were in the same store, you walked by, or like I don't even know, like you were passed by them in the same city and you were like a mile away. Facebook obviously knows that, and so they assume that you like met them and talked to them. Yeah, that's happened to me, but I have deleted Facebook, and this is why. Okay, information, people you follow on Instagram or communicate with using Messenger. We automatically fill in your registration information, such as your phone number from one Facebook product. Okay, so obviously they have all your information, they'll automatically auto-populate it. We use location-related information, such as your current location, where you live, the places you like to go, and the businesses and people you're near to provide. Personalize and improve our products, including ads for you. Okay, so they know where you're going. If you go to Walmart, if you go to the Great Clips, if you go to the bar, they know obviously where you are. And face recognition. We use face recognition to recognize you in photos, videos, and camera experiences. This Facebook face recognition template, that's what Facebook is about. Facebook literally means face recognition. Facebook is face recognition technology. We may constitute data with special protections under the law. blah, blah, blah. That's not true. Learn more about how we use Facebook. I keep saying Facebook. How we use face recognition technology or control our use. If we introduce face recognition technology to your Instagram experience, we'll let you know first, and you'll have control over whether we use this technology for you. Thank you, Facebook. That's so nice of you. So basically, they're creating this 3D model of you from photos that you've uploaded, photos that other people uploaded, you're tagged in. They know what you look like from every angle, and obviously this could be used in some sort of dystopian situation to track you in the streets. Not that you've already been tracked like a million times over by the fact that they know exactly where you are at all times and where you've been visiting. But in case that's not good enough, then they also have your picture, and they can see whether you walking down the street or ran a red light and give that information to the government, and it's all connected. Okay. Research and innovate for the social good. Yay! We like the social good. Social welfare, technological advancement, public interest, health, and well-being. And then, yeah, this just keeps going. Sharing on Facebook products. You guys just have to read this for yourself. Oh, we share with third-party partners, so it doesn't just stay at Facebook servers. It goes for their third-party partners who we don't know. I think when I downloaded my Facebook data, I had like 135 partners. So all the information they have is with those 135 people. Thanks, Facebook. And they all have varying degrees of security. Let's see. How do they work together? By the way, so Facebook includes Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, and Oculus. Oculus Rift, the VR glasses. So if you use any of those products, this same data policy applies to you when you use that. Okay, how do I delete information about you? Me. We provide you with the ability to access, rectify, port, and erase your data. Port means you can take it over to another site if you want to in JSON format. We store data until it is no longer necessary, whatever that means, to provide our services and Facebook products, or until your account is deleted, whichever comes first. Okay? This is a case-by-case determination that depends on things like the nature of the data, why it is collected and processed, and relevant legal or operational retention needs. So basically they're saying we can collect the data for any reason, keep it for however long we want, based on whatever we want to do, for whatever reason. For example, when you search for something on Facebook, you can access and delete that query from within your search history at any time, but the log of that search is deleted only after 6 months. If you submit a copy of your government-issued ID for verification, why you would do that, I don't know, because then you're just giving them one more thing and they have everything else. We delete that copy 30 days after review, unless otherwise stated. Learn more. When you delete your account, we delete things you have posted, such as your photos and status updates, and won't be able to recover that information. If you don't want to delete your account, but want to temporarily stop using an account, you can deactivate it instead. So when I pressed the delete button, it told me that it would take 90 days for my content to be deleted. So they gave you 30 days to change your mind. They're like, you have 30 days to unclick delete for just by signing in again, and then it would halt the deletion process. And then after 60 days, it would really delete. And then after 90 days, it would like really, really delete. And then, but then it says something like, oh, we might keep it longer. But it was like 90 days, it should be off our servers. All the backup copies will also be deleted by 90 days. But you really don't ever know. And it would almost take like a lawyer, like a legal challenge to try to see if your data is actually deleted. And even then, I don't even know if I would trust that it is actually deleted. So basically right here they'll tell you that if the law requires it, if the NSA requires it through the Patriot Act or the Wartime Espionage Surveillance Act, which I just made that one up, sort of, they have to give your information over, obviously. So the NSA can collect information at all times. They don't even need a warranty or search warrant, and that was through the Patriot Act. So the NSA can just automatically get us information from Facebook, and so they say that in response to a legal request like search warrant, court order, or subpoena, if we have good faith to believe that the law requires to do so, when we have a good faith belief, it's necessary to detect, prevent, and address fraud, unauthorized use of the products, violators, blah, 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 prevent death or imminent bodily harm. So how do you think some of the people that went to the Capitol were arrested? Right here it tells you Facebook gave all the information about them and their purse, their location, everything, so they knew where they are. And this is all globally stored. We'll notify you of any change. And then California people are special. And then you can write them here. Privacy Operations, 1601 Willow Road, Menlo Park, California. And this was last updated January 11th. So I hope you enjoyed this riveting review of the Facebook data policy. Not privacy, data policy. And what does this say down here? Privacy basics. Oh, I don't want to do that. As you can see, as they have told you, Facebook has told you that they have complete access to everything, and including your location, including all the files you use, all the apps you use, all the networks you connect with, all the friends that are in your phone, all the people you message, all your photos, what you look like, where you've been. I mean, it's kind of boring. They know everything. Like, they're basically God. So, with that information, have a great day and stay salty.